What's up, everyone? Sean Count Blagrith here today with a collection update. This is vinyl only. So, let's get started. I'm going to start off with 7-inch. Just got this in today. Hellhammer, Blood Insanity. So, story behind this. This is something Tom always wanted to do. These songs are both old. Blood Insanity and Maniac. Actually, two of my favorite songs from the Triumph of Death sessions, Death Fiend. He wanted to release this, but it never happened because it was just too expensive as an independent band back then, and it still is fucking expensive to do nowadays. And once they signed the deal with Century Media, said, well, you know what? Let's try and make this happen. And they fucking did, and I'm so glad they did. These are taken from different tape sources than the Demon Entrails ones. And excuse the red tint, it's from my flag I got here. I don't know if I can try to make this a little less red. I doubt it, though. Yeah, nothing I can do. Deal with it. These are taken from different tapes. I guess these are like closer to first generation, if not first generation, because Demon Entrails was compiled from different collectors actually using their original tapes. And I guess some of them they couldn't find originals for, but I guess he did for this, which is fucking great. But yeah, very cool 7-inch. I'm very glad this was released. I plan on getting the other versions if I can. Gatefold. And since I only had the money to get one of them, I decided to go for the one that was most limited on CM Distro. Silver. I really like the label. One of my favorite things about Hellhammer's like demos and shit was like the simplistic look of just the white black with the border, and I love that they added the border around it. So Blood Insanity and Maniac, very cool 7-inch, sounds very good. Blood Insanity, of course, Satanic Slaughter on vocals, which is Tom, and then Savage Damage, excuse me, I can't remember his real name off the top of my head. I think he went by Steve Warrior. He did vocals on Blood Insanity, and Maniac is Tom. And Blood Insanity is very close to like a modern black metal like scream, which is awesome. So there's that. Definitely check it out. You're not really missing out on anything if you have Demon Entrails. That's really just more of a collector's thing, but regardless. Now, here we have the Unrest split lid. I gotta make sure I look at the note. Idletary from Canada. Unrest split with Idletary called Infection Born of Ending. This is an excellent split of some really raw fucking black metal. The dude behind the band sent me this because he saw my update where I talked about this and said that I fucking loved it. So, sent me this, and that was fucking awesome. So thank you. But this is such a great split. Both bands bring their fucking A game on this. Idletary is a bit more of like a straightforward raw black metal, whereas Unrest is just a really fucked up sounding black metal that is definitely not for the faint of heart. I fucking love this. Great 7-inch. I'm looking forward to hearing more material from this guy. And it comes on a very thin but very nice pink vinyl. Looks very nice in person. It's almost like purple lilac in person. But good shit. Definitely check out that. I will provide a link in the description. Alright. Let's see here. What should I show? Well, I'll get this out of the way with no disrespect intended. I just know I'm going to get a lot of shit for it, so I'm just going to show it. This is probably one of the rarest albums in my collection. This is Aryan Blood with Through Struggle to Victory. I got this from my good friend Conan. Um, Worked out a deal with him to sell him a test press, something I'm putting out, and to thank me, he picked this up for me, and I have no idea where the hell he got this because this shit's banned from Discogs. It's banned from eBay. You cannot find this really fucking anywhere unless you know a guy, or you browse like the Nuclear War Now forum, which for some reason they will not like create an account for me on there. But this is a compilation LP. The sketch is real. Once again, as everyone knows, I don't support the NS ideologies. I just really like some of the bands, and this is no exception. Uh, so it comes with this little sheet, and I gotta say, this is one of the best quality, best, what should I say, best condition copies of this I've seen. It is fucking flawless. Still has the original insert. This is a compilation where it features tracks from the split with Satanic War Master, Eisenwinter, Copernicus, the demo 1, and the split with Evil. So it's got all those tracks on here with a little bit of a summary at the bottom. This is put out by Bastille Burst. Black vinyl. Fucking really good raw black metal. If you're into the more cold raw black metal, just no frills, no bullshit. There's only one thing on this album I do not like, and I believe it's track 2 or 3. I don't know which one it is, but it has this really goofy, triumphant fucking guitar, and it sounds so cheesy. And I don't like my black metal to sound like happy. So that's weird. Definitely weird to have that on here, but this fucking album is the shit. This comp. If you don't care about the sketch, because the sketch is real with this, check it out. Very good shit. Alright, up next. This is so fucking cool. So, the day I picked up You'll Never Be One of Us on CD, I get a message from my friend Jason on Facebook, and he's like, dude, I got 2 copies of You'll Never Be One of Us on vinyl, and I was wondering if you'd like a copy. And I graciously accepted, and dude, thank you so much. So what we have here is Nails, You Will Never Be One of Us. I already know about the hiatus. Don't fucking comment about it. This album is so good. If this is the note that they end on, which I really hope they don't, I hope that there's a little bit of a chance that they'll continue, then great, but I don't fucking know. But if they don't, this is a fucking phenomenal note to end on. Love, love, love that album cover done by Jeff Whitehead. Then, printed inner sleeve, band photos, and this is just the black vinyl, which is perfectly fine by me. I just need to get Unsilent Death on vinyl, and I'll have all of them, but fuck, this album is so good. They Come Crawling Back, that final track. If you're a fan of black metal and you're a little wary of listening to Nails, give that a listen, because there's definitely a blackened, like, sludge influence. Favorite song, though, Violence is Forever. You Will Never Be One of Us. This shit is so good. And also, Fuck Metal Sucks for that bullshit article about Todd. That was a load of hot shit. Moving on. It was sent to me by my good friend Ryan here on YouTube, known as Metal Viking 82. He showed me this. He sent me a link to a song, and I was like, this is fucking crazy good. And he was kind enough to pick me up a copy on Nuclear War Now. So, Ryan, thank you so much, man. This is one of the best black and death metal albums I've heard in a long fucking time. This is Profundi with the Omega Rising. Um, Jesus Christ, I love the spot gloss on that. It's kind of hard to see. I need to figure out better lighting if I'm going to do videos in this corner. I'm just trying out new angles. It's got the cool, like, spot gloss blood gatefold that's super dark. Picture of the dude. He is the old vocalist of Nagelfar. Came with a poster, which I have hanging, and is just on black vinyl, so just kind of blacks labels. Drawing a blank. This is kind of like Black and Death, though, if you're into like denouncement pyre. This takes the one-man band idea, just kind of launches it into the stratosphere with how fucking good it can be, because this shit is ridiculous. As I said, if you're into denouncement pyre, you'll definitely dig this. If you're into Archgoat, I could definitely say give this a shot. If you're into what would be another good example? It's not necessarily like Conquer or Revenge or anything like that in terms of intensity. It's just very heavy black and death metal. I would say denouncement pyre is the closest thing. Maybe oh, what the fuck's their name? I got a flag of them right. I'm looking at it, but I can't read their logo. Wow, I feel like a dumbass right now. Prosanctus Inferni, or Inferni, or however the fuck you say their name. If you're into Prosanctus, definitely give this a listen, because this shit is stupid good. Hey, even if you're not into those bands, I'd still say give this a shot, because, as I said, this is one of the best black and death metal albums I've heard in a while. When I got this in the mail that day, I legitimately listened to this shit probably like 8 times in a row. I'm not even joking, just constantly flipping it, and now that I got my shit set up again, I will be spinning the living shit out of that. And the last record, my brother Matt sent me this. Matt, thank you so much, man. When this went up for pre-order, he was like, "You're gonna miss out on it." I'm like, "I don't have the money, dude. I gotta save." And he was kind enough to make sure that I didn't miss out on it. So the guy fucking ordered me a copy, and dude, thank you so much, man. I was scared that I was gonna miss out on this. Satyricon with Nemesis Divinia. This is the obvious reissue from Napalm Records. About damn time. They need to reissue Dark Medieval Times and the Shadow Throne. And by the way, if you see that like purple thing, that's actually the Kinect on my Xbox, because I just turned the TV off. I was watching Breaking Bad on Netflix, so that's that. But anyways, they need to reissue those, but I'm so glad they did this. This is so fucking sick. One of my favorite black metal records, period. Dawn of the New Age, Mother North, I mean, Nemesis Divinia, Transcendentral Requiem of Slaves. Oh my god, the songs in Norwegian that I can't pronounce, Immortality, Passion. This is from front to back, A side to B side. Every single song on this is incredible. There's been some people complaining about some songs getting cut off and being faded out. Yeah, it's there, but I mean, it's not anything that really takes away from the song, in my opinion. All the main parts are still there, and in fact, I feel like they kind of trimmed the fat in a way. But regardless, I don't understand why they took the logo off, which I thought was bizarre, but whatever. Front, back, gatefold. This is the era of Satyricon that I love. I mean, I also love like Now Diabolical, Volcano, Age of Nero. Those are great fucking albums, but the early shit is ridiculously good. I know I sound like every fucking pretentious black metal cocksucker out there, but the early shit is where it's at, man. Printed inner sleeves, they did not fare well in shipping at all. I mean, they use paper thin. Like, it's literally paper. So, seamed split city. little rip, and Matt actually told me he gave me the one that was in better condition, which is fucking crazy. Thank you so much, man. But yeah, printed inner sleeves with the lyrics. It looks fucking gorgeous. And I'm lucky enough to have the clear vinyl, which is fucking rad. So Matt, thank you so much. If you haven't listened to this for whatever reason, and I notice a lot of people kind of like brush over Satyricon for some fucking reason. I feel like a lot of them just like I've heard of people like bash them because of their black and roll material and their new album, which I gave it a shot. I much prefer the versions that are on Live at the Opera because I have the DVD of that with the CDs, and I much prefer that over the songs on the actual album. Well, I fucking hate that one, but I mean, Satyricon gets a really bad rep for some reason. I think it's just because like they're one of the most like popular bands to come out of Norway besides Dimmy Borgir and I don't know. I feel like people give Emperor a pass when they really fucking shouldn't with everything that they did after in the Nightside Eclipse. Sorry, Mike. I know you. That's your Anthems is your favorite black metal record. It does nothing for me. I feel like Emperor gets a pass while Satyricon gets shit on, which I think is kind of unfair. Because I feel like Satyricon, like discography wise, is incredibly solid in comparison, and I would even go as far as say less sell out ish in terms of the style shift because Emperor went way fucking out there, and so is Isan, and that's whatever to me. But regardless, if you haven't heard the first three Satyricon records, Dark Medieval Times, The Shadow Throne, and Nemesis Divinia, get on it. Have fun trying to track down a copy for a decent price of the first two, but you need to hear those. I could just go on all day about how fucking perfect those records are, and I probably will in a video sometime, but that's it. No more vinyl. I got a shitload of CDs to show in the next update, and I got a cassette to show, and that's about it. All my money has just gone into this big, beautiful beast behind me, and got no money for records. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you fuckers in the next video.